Hello, Scorpio, and welcome now to Thursday. Well, sunny, sexed up, chance of randy today for the Scorpions. Put your stinger on stun. The moon is in Gemini. The reason is emotions are highlighting your trust and intimacy issues. So really, you're just emotionally sensitive at boundaries and borders everywhere. Probably the most infamous border is that to another human being, right? The biological one. So this might make you a little randy. Could also make you really irritated or agitated if someone crosses a boundary in your space, calls you without asking first, crosses any one of your boundaries. Now remember, Scorpio, just want to point this out to you. Your boundaries are really clear to you because you're a Scorpio, but your boundaries are not always clear to others because we don't spend our whole lives thinking about boundaries. So all I'm saying is show a little mercy if someone crosses one today. Zip into the sun. We're in chapter 2 of Sun and Taurus. Scorpios are working on their long-term relationships, how you relate. So I'd say it's a little cosmic that I just brought up an idea of maybe when someone screws up, how can you relate differently, right? How you relate and the balance of your life, these are the big topics. Is your life way out of balance in favor of your family and your work life instead of you? Is your life way out of balance in the sense of you're all work and no play yourself? Are your relationships out of balance? That's what we're working on. And this week till the weekend, we're still working on your theory as to what would work best. So today, with Venus and Mercury working together, again, you want to postulate that theory. Let's see what may work or may not work. This is definitely the time to experiment. And I will remind you that Jupiter hits this vibration in a month, which means whatever you come up with just takes off. All right? I hope hope your little house is built out of bricks, little piggy. Now, the moon is trining Saturn today. So as one last thought I want to put to Scorpios, pay attention to where boundaries play into patterns. Saturn retrograde in Libra, helping Scorpios look and identify at certain weeds. You will begin pulling those weeds June 13th when Saturn goes direct. If you're not clear on Saturn and Libra for you, you should watch Astro Extra, Saturn and Libra. That's why I go through the time of recording these things so you are well informed. That's at the mothership. But today, you might notice how boundaries and sensitivity around boundaries play into a pattern. So for instance, maybe you're always been oversensitive about nobody touching your food before dinner, or maybe you got this weird boundary. And as a result, maybe you notice that you draw in one person after another that wants to touch your food. So you have the boundary and you draw in people that always overcome the boundary. What's that about? What's the universe teaching you? Why is there that pattern? That's the sort of thing you want to look for today. And it's Thursday. We got Sadika Salters, Renegade Aromatherapist, live today. She's going live talking about Tauruses or Taurus plants that help us lightcast our reality to manifest. Today's flower is Fregonia. See what Fregonia does to hold space for our manifestations and what it can do for you. Sadika is live everywhere Soul Garden streams. All right, Scorpio, that's all I got for today, but I'm back tomorrow with your full weekend forecast. Don't worry, I won't Fregonia. Until then, live, love, be. Soul Garden.